This next selection is a presentation of the plot line of the workshop, a kind of road map to where, as a group, we will be going. I find this very helpful, indeed important, to present early on in the workshop, say soon after the introductions, because it helps people to understand how the different parts of this work, from gratitude to honoring our pain for the world, to seeing with new eyes, how they follow on each other, parts that are quite different in character. And to see this ahead of time helps them to trust the work, to know that they're not going to be stuck in one kind of activity for the whole time, and to build confidence in where it's taking them. So here you see me present what I call the spiral, because this sequence of the work takes the form of a spiral, coming back round on itself, but never quite to the same point. Big Mama says, "You are my children, and we are being hurt. But we have to ground ourselves in the joy of life." And that opens us up. That opens up our heart-mind. So that's why the initial part of the sequence of the Work That Reconnects is gratitude. And I see it as a spiral. You know this. How many times we've looked at that way. We begin ever again with gratitude in the sequence of the work, in the plot line of the work. Because gratitude, as Big Mama knows, helps us to be fully present. And then, when we're really present and grounded and we're held and we know we're held in her, then we can open to what we're also carrying, which is so intolerable and unspeakable, what we're doing to our world and to other beings. And not only that, but what we're doing is going to hurt the beings for millennia. So there's that to take in. There's something huge to take in, and you're fearless about that. Or maybe you're scared, like I am. But you're scared and fearless. How's that? You're ready. Like going off the diving board. You're ready. So, to the way to understand making room for that truth-speaking, truth-feeling, we've been calling it to honor our pain for the world. This is the most subversive thing you can do. This is what the industrial growth society and the corporate military empire wants us to not do. They want us to numbly follow orders and just see what next we need to buy to make ourselves feel good or look pretty or smell right or get someplace fast. But we're going to pause and we're going to honor our pain for the world, because this is a jewel. This is a jewel we carry inside us. This is your bodhisattva heart. This is essential to our waking up to our true nature. This is like a doorway we go through to see the immensity of who we really are. We are so much bigger than the industrial growth society can itself imagine. Trying to turn us into robots and consumers, when our true nature is this, and she's going to help us honor our pain for the world, because it is in doing that we find most convincingly our interbeing with her. And then we get all the way through, oh my gosh, if I can suffer with my world, if I have that capacity, then I am huge. And then nothing's going to stop me. So we come to this part of the plot line, which is seeing with new eyes, and we open to the scientific and spiritual and perceptual revolution of our time, because something so terrific is happening at this dawning of the third millennium, just as we are about to pull down the curtain. So we don't know. Are we doing deathbed attendance on this planet, and conscious life on this planet, or midwifing a new birth? We're not going to know. But they're very similar. It needs the same quality of loving intention, the same kind of fearlessness of being there. And so then we come to applying it. How are we going to live our lives? Going forth, and as Doug and Fran and I were sort of conceiving this intensive, because each one is different. What do we want? How do we want it to be this time? What are our goals, our glimpses? What this time? Fran reminded me that for 3 times straight, I had mispronounced this word, and he heard me say "growing forth."
Not bad, is it?
Well, maybe that's really more suitable. Yes, because each step we become different and more.